Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Urlacher here, lawabidingbiker.com. Always thank you for checking back in. So on my 2014 Street Glide Special, I've got some oil that is leaking on my front jug and it's caking up in the fins. So in this video, we are going to show you how to replace your rocker cover gasket, which it can commonly leak. And also don't forget, we have a video if you need to go further on how to change your rocker cover housing gasket, which can also commonly leak. With that said, what do you say we get our hands dirty? But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell icon every time those are hit. Another biker joins the revolution. We'd love to have you be part of it. All right, first thing he's gonna do is just remove the seat here. And we've just got one of our RICKRAK thumb bolts. We've got shorter and extended. Makes it easy for getting your seat off. I will link to it in the description below in the Law Abiding Biker store. And with that, he can go ahead and slide this seat back. And it's a heated seat, so he's got to unplug this one. And we can get that seat out of the way. All right, and to remove the fuel tank here, we're going to have to get some stuff out of our way. That's a vent line, and you're just going to get that pop there. And then find your gray plug down in there. You're going to have to push on the push tab there, and then it will pull apart. And then he's going to fish the other vent line out of there. That can be zip tied stock down in there, so you just have to go down the right side of your bike and snip the zip tie, but that frees everything up. All right, and then with a Torx T40, there's two bolts here on the rear of the tank that he's going to break loose there. And that side out, and he'll move over to the other side here and just working on backing that one out. All right, then moving up to the front of the tank, there's just little rubber covers on there, both sides, left and right. And that exposes a bolt. That's a Torx T40. And he's going to go ahead and back that one out. And there we go. All right, and he's just working on the other side of the tank there, removing that same bolt. All right, now we're going to disconnect the fuel line. He's going to put a rag up there. You will drip just a little bit of fuel, but it is a quick disconnect. He pulls up on the sleeve with one hand, and he's going to push up and pull down on the actual fuel line. And that separates it. All right, and with all four bolts out now and lines disconnected, you can go ahead and get your fuel tank up and out of the way. And he's just going to wipe things down a little bit before we get into the top of the rocker box here. Cover, just you don't want any debris and stuff going down in there, so just clean up a little bit. All right, and then there's 6 bolts, 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side of your rocker box cover. 7/16 inch socket that he's using. And they do want you to take them off in a specific pattern. So start with your center left one there. And then you can just finish taking them out with your fingers. The next one to remove is moving to the right side, center. And next is your left side rear bolt. And just be aware that if you're using a shallow well socket, you can actually, as you're backing them out, hit the frame and kind of lock yourself out. So it's good to have on hand a ratchet wrench. And that's what he's going to use to finish that one. And next is your right side front bolt. Next is your left side front bolt. And last is your right side rear bolt. All right, and with a dead blow hammer, he's just gonna go ahead and hit that rocker box cover a few times. You can see it broke loose there. And then he can lift that off and get it out of the way. And with a clean rag, he's just cleaning up inside there just a little bit, making sure there's no dirt on the lip, making sure everything, if it does, falls outside the rocker box there. All right, now he'll just take the old gasket off the rocker box cover. There we go. And he's just using a little rubbing alcohol there on a rag, just get any remnants of the gasket off the lip there. All right, just real quick, we'll get right back into your video. As you can imagine, a lot of man-hour, effort, and expenses go into keeping this channel going strong. There is a way you can support us by becoming a patron member. I will link to it in the description below. By becoming a member, there are benefits such as t-shirts and stickers. You get access to the private Facebook group, which is a troll-free zone. Nothing but bikers helping bikers in there. Access to live video broadcasts and chat podcasts, early premium videos, and access to those ride, meetup, and events. We appreciate you considering becoming a member. Now let's get back into your video. All right, and he's gonna go back on with his rocker cover gasket, and it only goes one way to get everything lined up. And he's gonna go ahead and go on with the actual rocker cover. Just seating that into place here, working it in there. And he'll start going in with the 6 bolts. There's 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side here. The shorter ones go over there on the left side that he's putting in now, and the longer 3 go on the right side. So just note that. And just moving over here to the right side, again, these are the longer bolts, and he's got those all finger started now. All right, now with the 7/16 inch socket, he's going to go around and seat each one just until it starts touching again. And we are going to do it in the specific pattern that we're supposed to. So he's starting with that left center one, moving over to the right center one, moving over to the left rear one, moving over to the right front bolt, moving over to the left front bolt, and moving over to that right rear bolt. All right, now he's got his torque wrench on it. Again, same pattern, 15 to 18 foot-pounds. And moving around to the right center one. And moving around to the left rear one there. And moving around to the right front one there. And moving around to the right front one there. Next is the right rear one. And those are all torqued down now. All right, and of course, before we put the tank on, great time to throw some BUGSLIDE on your rocker covers there. And BUGSLIDE, tried and tested right here by the law-abiding biker crew. It is our #1 go-to waterless motorcycle cleaner. Cleans chrome and paint and seats and helmets and face shields and even that denim paint, and puts a microscopic finish on it so that debris and dirt come off even easier. We like it so much. That's right, we sell a heck out of it right in the law-abiding biker store, and I will link to it in the description below. All right, and now we can go ahead and go back on with the fuel tank. You can see just kind of getting in position there, and he'll line those front tabs up with the bolt holes there. And he'll get this left side bolt started here. And just moving around to the right side, he's going to get that one started. We're not going to tighten any of the tank bolts down until we have them all started, so it gives us a little play to get things lined up. And going in with his rear tank bolts here. Again, just getting them started here. And then move over to the one on the left side rear here. All right, and with a Torx T40, he's going to go in and snug the right side bolt and the left side front tank bolt. And don't forget to put that rubber cover on both sides of the front of the tank. All right, and with his Torx 40, he's going to tighten both of the rear tank bolts down here, starting with the right one, and he'll move over to the left one. All right, now he's going to start hooking his vent lines back up, of course the one on the left side there, and then he'll fish that one on the right side back down in there. You can zip tie that down in there if you so choose. And then he'll take that gray plug and get it plugged back in. And just going to hook his fuel line back up, pull up on the sleeve, and then push it into place, making sure it snaps like that. And just hooking my heated seat back up there. And then he'll slide that back into place, working that front tongue in. And of course, going in with the rear thumb bolt. Again, that is our RICKRAK rear seat bolt. We've got regular and extended in the Law-Abiding Biker store. Link in the description below. All right, your journey's not done on the channel. I'm going to pop a couple of videos on the screen here for you. Hopefully something useful or entertaining. Heck, maybe both. At any rate, when you're done watching videos, make sure you get out there and ride every chance you get, Bikeaholics. Peace.